Oh, hello, welcome to another vlog. Apologies for there not being an upload. I've been stuck in Market Drayton. It will be a month tomorrow. No, a month on Sunday. It's you're right, mate. Hey, Spiky boy. It's been a bit of a pain. I expected the canal to be open on the 8th, but all they did on the Canal River Trust did on the 8th was give us an update to say that the canal was still closed and they were organising it, and then they gave us an update, I think it was the 14th or the 15th of January, to say that they had a contractor and a boat was going in to the stoppage. Sorry, the reason I'm stuck is Woodseed Cutting, which is a very narrow cutting, is blocked. They've had a landslide and they've had the trees come down, so it's blocked the canal, blocked navigation. And yeah, so then they said they were going to give us an update on the 24th. Now about the 22nd I couldn't move because the canal was closed, right? Listen to this, you'll laugh. I didn't laugh, I went nuts. The canal was closed. So what they did then is they sent me a notice of overstay, saying that, basically call it on the boats and ASBO, saying that I've overstayed on a 2-week mooring and they're going to put it on my records basically against my licence, which you couldn't write. I can't go anywhere because the canal's closed, and so I'm appealing that at the moment. And also 2 weeks of that time I was at Market Drayton, we had a big freeze and the canal froze. Anyway, so what I did to keep them happy, I phoned up and appealed, and I moved up Turley Locks to where I am now, which is Turley Wharf. At the top, this is where all the boats and everything are going in and out to remove the blockage. I've liaised with the Canal River Trust. The guy that's been coming here, he's a real nice guy, and the contractors are absolutely brilliant. They always are, you know, the people that do the trees and all that are really nice people. And the CRT have told me they got one more load to get out and then they're going to let me through, because I've been moaning like mad because of the fact that I'm a business and I've got customers waiting. So I've had no work for a month, so it's, yeah, it's after Christmas as well. It's not the best time of year to lose a month's worth of work. So yeah, I'm going to take you outside. I'm just filling up with water at the moment. I've just pulled the boat back to the water point. I was moored for 2-3 nights on the mooring next up, which I'll have to pull it there in a minute because I want this one for the workboat. So yeah, I'll show you what's going on and why I've been stuck and why I've not been vlogging, because I haven't been going anywhere. Better say goodbye to the fatties. Fatties, I'll be there in a minute, okay? Stop shaking, Spiky. I'll be back in a minute, alright? I'm just going to go outside and show the lovely viewers what's going on. Right, it's a bit blowy out here, so I do apologise if there's any wind noise. I haven't got the microphone on, and to be honest with you, I don't know where it is. Hi, mate. Right, sorry about that. There's been a change of plan. This is where I am at the moment. Anyway, I was moored up there, and I'm on the lock landing down at Turley Wharf at the moment. And there's the this is what they've been doing, is they've had a hopper, a barge, and a tug basically taking all the stuff out, and they've been dropping it off there. What I've just told you, that's all gone to pot now. Basically what they did then is that machine there took it out the barge and then put it into a truck, and then the truck's taking it up to the farm over there, if you can see it, and they're chipping it over there. Yeah, so basically what's happening now is the chap wants me to fill it with water, and they're going to put some fencing across the bridge to close the canal. What they're going to do, they're not bringing another barge down because of the fact that this great big behemoth of a machine has got to go back by 4:30, and they're not going to have it there when by the time the barge gets. So up there in the cutting there is a crane and there is a barge with a tug on the end of it. So they're going to start reversing the crane back through the cutting, because the cutting is very narrow, and then she's going to come back and she's going to pick the lady that's driving the tug. She's going to pick up the the tug, and then she's going to move the tug out of the way so then I can get through. But it looks like we're going to be dark. This has all been caused because this house here, over here, has been bought by excuse my French, but I can't think of another word, asshole, who owns the Winding Hole. That's his boat there. He's now said that the person that owned the house before, they said that it was fine for boats to wind round in their Winding Hole. This guy here has told CRT basically, if you turn your boats round in my Winding Hole, my property, I'll take you to court. So this guy's he's an absolute idiot. Like, you know, nobody likes him. He's hated by everyone in the area. Really horrible person. What a nice horrible people. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get the boat going. I better stop babbling because I gotta get going, because I'm gonna be holding the people up because they're coming back in a second, and they're going to put the fence across the bridge so nobody else can come down, because they're letting me go, but the canal's not officially open until Monday, I think. So right, let's get the boat ready. Yeah, we're moving back on the cut. First time in, like, well, apart from the 2 days where I come up the locks, first time in nearly a month. Slight change of plan again. One of the workers who's been really nice, they've let me through. I'm the only boat allowed to go through. Otherwise the canal shut for another 2 days, so they've done an exception for me. So to say thank you, he's actually dropped his phone in the canal. So I've got a powerful magnet called a sea searcher. So as a favour to say thank you, I'm going to pull the boat over. He's going to show me where he dropped his phone. I'm going to pull the boat over. I'm going to go with my hand looking for his phone. I'm nice like that. This is the first tree that come down. This one was cleared before Christmas because it was obstructing the weir. Oh, look at all that lovely oak, eh? Oh, keep it going for a whole winter, several whole winters. Be ready for next year when I come back. You can hear I'm not sure if you can hear my propeller splashing, but it's splashing because there's so much junk in the water from branches and bits that it's fouled and it's cavitating. So I better quickly whip it into reverse and refresh it and get going again. Just to celebrate being back on the move, I'm going to have a nice little can of speckled hen. Lovely. Reaches the parts of the rails cannot reach. Just starting to come into the cutting now. You can see the banks are getting a bit steeper. Flipping cold as well. I've still got workcraft obstructing the cutting, so I've got to wait for them to move. So I've got my head torch ready. But I've got a feeling, I mean, I'm only going down to Goldstone for tonight, and then hopefully get up to Chesadine, have a pint, well, a couple of pints and celebrate. And but it's definitely going to be dark by the time I get in. If I can get them all in there, hopefully, and it's not full of people waiting to come the other way, it'll be nice. Yes. Anyway, must plod on. I'm still waiting to get bump into Matey in the IVs and get his phone out of the water, hopefully, for him. That'll make his day. I'm sure he's got pictures of his family and all that on there, so quite a big thing when you lose a phone, isn't it? So crack on, and I'll give you an update in a minute. I think this is the one of the first obstructions. I'm not sure if this is an old one. There's quite a few down here. You can tell if it's an old one because it'll have footmarks going around it. Mind you, could have been people that have been down here walking, but it's been closed. Yeah, this looks pretty fresh. See, the soil looks fresh, and yeah, that's what the problem. See, it's all sandstone, and when it all collapses, well, we didn't touch the bottom. That's good. When it all collapses, it just takes so much bank with it. I think that's an old. That one's been trimmed, quite old, because the cuts are quite old on it. But I think the that landslide up there looks like it's quite new. It's all fresh. It's a nightmare. This is all due to lack of maintenance. It's crazy, but you can't have a go at the guys you meet in the Canal and River Trust, because it's not their fault. It's, you know, it's up at an office level. They can, in fact, getting into the politics of things, they can still afford to pay 2 people at the top £250,000 a year each in salary, you know, and then stuff like this just doesn't get touched. Of course, I'm the first boat that's gone through, apart from the barges, so it's quite weird. Yeah, this one's been here for some time. It's towpaths blocked, and people have just been walking over the top of it. It's got moss on the soil as well, so that's quite an old one, that is. But it's all gonna fall apart. That's a new one. You can see where water's been rushing down there. I try to avoid these curtains in the winter, because it's you know, you're taking a chance, really. Like, especially now we get the storms, these storms coming in, you know, once a month or twice a month. The trees where they've been allowed to, like, overgrow, and they're rooted into sandstone and loose soil. So basically, as soon as the wind comes, they just pick up the soil and just create a landslide and fall down into the cutting. I can hear the wind up there now, and I'm like, oh God, please don't fall on my head. So, take me, don't take my hounds. So there's another tree on the right up here. Anyway, let's plod on and see what comes next. Here's another one. It's been down. Just waiting to fall into the canal. So that'll be the future closure. There's quite a few down here. I can't see the towpath being open for quite some time, and I think I can see the work boat that's blocking navigation right in the distance, just underneath the bridge. Yeah, this is just the start of it, really. There's it gets deeper than this. There's also another cutting further on, just south of the village of Nosal Heath, and that's a lot steeper than this one. So I'm just hoping and praying that it all holds together so that I can get through. That'll be within this week. I've got 2 jobs to do in Nosal that have been waiting patiently for me. 2 fuel cleans, and then crack on from there. But this looks fresh, this one here. This looks like a tree's been down. It's been freshly cut. It's a shame I'm in a bit of a hurry to get through, because I heard one of the trees is an ash. An ash burns good. It keeps Dell and the hounds warm. Yeah, this looks quite fresh, this one. He must have fell across the navigation. These guys have been really, really busy down here. Like I say, the contractors are absolutely fantastic. You can see they've been down here, and they've with a high ab on the crane on the front of the boat, and they've lifted them off, cut them, lifted them, stuck them into the oh God, look, they're going to come down one soon. And put them into the barge, and then brought them to where I was moored, and then took them out, put them in a truck, and took them up to the local farm and chipped them. So you can see it's been quite a big operation down here. Right, crack on. Thanks to everyone that's bought us some coffees as well. I usually do a list, so what I'll do is, because this is an off-the-cuff video, literally, we're just like, right, we've got to take the machine back, you've got to move now, and I was like, ah, shit. So what I'll do is I'll write all your names down, and I might give you I'll try to give you a mention at the end of the vlog, but if not, I'll give you a mention in the next video. Sorry about that, but it's just one of the off-cuff videos, and I thought, well, I'll try and record it because it's something a bit different, isn't it? So thanks for the coffees. The dogs have had sausage rolls, ham, cocktail sausages, I've had a few beers, and we put a bit of diesel in good old Dodger to keep her going. So thank you very much, it's much appreciated. Right, at the I swear I can see a high-vis ass sticking out the of that, or is it just a high-vis jacket? I'm not sure. There's definitely the contractor's workboat up ahead. I think they're moving as well, which is good. No, that's just some kit that they've left. There's obviously where they've been working. Oh no, it's a chap. I think that's where he must have dropped his phone. Right, I better stop and pull over and give this chap a hand to try and find his phone. See you in a minute. Alright, back on the move again. There's the a chap off there. We couldn't get his phone. I tried for about a quarter of an hour. It was only then that he told me that the workboat's been going over it all day. I had to explain to him that the propeller obviously turns on the workboat, and it probably could be anywhere up the Shropshire Union Canal by now because it's blown it all over the place. So there was absolutely no chance. This is one of the big clearance ones they've been doing. See the bank's come down. It's flipping cutting. It's always blooming shutting. That rhymed then. Cutting, shutting. So yeah. Anyway, we've only got to go to the next bridge, and then it starts opening up again. So that is the end of this. Right. So let's crack on and get out this flipping cutting. I spy with my little eye something beginning with A. Ash! Be rude not to have a bit, wouldn't it? Cracker, that one. That's the wood taken care of for the next month. Well, 3 weeks. Oh, you can't beat a bit of free wood. You just can't beat a bit of free wood. Oh baby, baby. Especially when it's us. King of Woods for free for Dale Spikearchie. You're a whinging whippet, Spikey dog. You're a whinging whippet. A wee whinging whippet. You are, Spikey boy. There you go. That can go on with the other wood I've got, and the wood in the fore cabin as well, so that should keep us warm for a bit. I'm down to the last 3 bags of coal. Burn wood in the day now, and then I'll burn coal at night. And I've left a load over there, and there's some big bits, so if anyone wants to come down here for a chainsaw, perhaps not that bit up there, but these bits here, there's enough left for the next man. So alright, Spike, better get going. It's gonna get dark, innit, mate? Come on in. See you later, wood thieves cutting. I don't want to be going through there again in a hurry. Right, there's the workboat up there. They're just locking up for the weekend. It's Goldstone round the corner. We can get in there. That would be nice. Like I say, there's probably a lot of boats waiting to come back through. We won't find out until we get there. It's starting to get to dusk now, and we're approaching Goldstone Wharf, and there's a pub here, But I don't go in because it's not dog friendly, and if it's not good enough for the hounds, it's not good enough for me. But I can see there are mooring spaces available, so this is good. So we'll crack on up here and see if we can get in somewhere. Probably after that blue boat. I don't want to. The thing is, when you moor at Goldstone, the moorings to the north have got a shelf on them, the old Shropshire shelf, and the further you can get towards the bridge, the better. But there is actually a water point by the bridge, so you don't want to go on that, obviously. So right, we'll see if we can get in down here. Right lads, flipping cold, isn't it? Right, we've just moored up. We're on the shelf though. Well, the front of the boat is okay, but the back of the boat is there. I should have a look. I'll show you. So what you got under here, for anybody that doesn't know, is, see that fender is standing up. It's on a big shelf, concrete shelf. So what you do, get a rubber fender and just kick the boat off a sec and put it to the it sinks, and then that is stopping the boat scraping along the shelf, which will take my lovely blacking off. And alright, Archibald, how are you, mate? It's time for tea, innit, eh? Time for tea. Where's that big fat dog? Where is he? Oh, he's on the boat ready to go. It's gone past our tea time. Alright, Spike, do you want your tea? You want your tea? You hungry? Yeah? Good lad. Hey, boy. Right. Thanks for watching. Better get these dogs fed, otherwise they'll never let me forget it. Right. Catch you on the next one.